Hello my friends, welcome to Tom's Tinkering and Adventures, day 2 of bathroom remodel, Clinton, Iowa. It's early in the morning, so as always I have a beverage, some great coffee. So why don't you join me and we'll go see where we're at. We've already been working a little bit. Of course, getting time to stop for a second and video. It's slowing progress down, but that's okay. I want to document a little bit of this, so we will see where we're at here. We'll go in the house. Right.
It's just a little bit more insulated factor.
All right, so
Even though the wall boards are thick enough anyway, but
we got most of our wall put in here. We got most of the old wall taken out. Tub is out. There's Alan, my brother.
Screwing to do.
He's got screwing around to do. So here's the old wall, the house. Really awesome big boards. I don't know how big are those, 18 inches? 15?
some of them are 15. That was
About
almost 16.
Yeah. 18.
That one's 18.
Wow. You can't get
That
any.
one's 18.
You can't get anything like that, and they're an inch thick.
I have found some other ones in other parts of the house that have been remodeled that are 22 inches wide.
Wow. Yeah, you'll never get wood like that anymore,
No.
especially at 1 inch thick. So what we have remaining to do is to tie in the new wall to the old ceiling here.
Are you hand or are you all right?
So my brother is doing some measurements, figuring that out. So we can tie that in, remove these last old wall studs, and we're building the last little section of the wall here. And then once we get that done, of course we have to fill in this section, which is where the old wall was. So we have to kind of figure that out to try to get this between here and here level. We're going to put new underlayment
90 inches of work.
across the whole floor to make it as level as we possibly can. This is the old
Yeah.
shower, shower and tub.
Right in here.
That's the old shower and tub, supply and drain. So that's going to get moved a little bit, but we got a lot of room to work with. We're going to add some new structure underneath there, so we have something for the underlayment to go on once we pull that out. And yeah, we're going to have to do a little bit of figuring out up here. Actually, maybe not, because we're going to put sheetrock over this whole thing, so we got to get it mostly level. Sheetrock.
I'm sure good at making OSP cement.
Yeah. And my brother was just giving me crap for my measuring.
I was talking about you, not to you, buddy.
It's okay. It's on video, so.
All right, well,
But
Proof.
yeah, well, I admitted my mistake on camera, so.
well, I would admit my mistakes too, but I rarely make them.
Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah. Well, my brother's talking a lot of smack, but when we made this little section here to tie in, he screwed them in, unscrewed them, screwed them in a different place, and then unscrewed them and put them back where we had him, and then it still didn't work, and we had to lop a section off of there. So he can say what he wants. We all.
I made a mistake.
We all.
There, it's on camera.
I think it's possible that the tape measure might be wrong because we both made a mistake. So maybe this is a defective Chinese tape measure. We're not sure, but
right in that 94, 98 inch range.
yeah, right around the 90 to 100. There's some issues. So, but this is all stuff that we've taken out here today from where this wall used to be. If you watched my video yesterday, so as soon as we add these little stubs in to tie in the old ceiling to the new, we're going to take this out. Then we'll have the full area. We can figure out what we're going to do here. Figure out the underlayment, and we're going to move some things in here to kind of get an idea of where everything is going to go, because we know kind of where the tub's going to go. We're not sure. We have a cabinet we're going to try to put alongside it, and then the toilet position is still up in the air here. We haven't even removed the old one yet. All the water's off. Actually, I'll probably get to work taking that out next. This is going to be one of the next things that comes out of here, but we're making progress. We got today and tomorrow. Today and tomorrow to try to get this all laid out. So as much as I like to get some video shot here, I need to put down the camera for a bit and get to work. I mean, I've been pretty good at running a broom at least, so I got that going for me, which is nice. So I got my brother back at work here. I'm just recording. I ain't doing a whole lot. He's pretty much framed out this whole door. We're moving where the original door down to the basement and to the outside is. We're moving that back as well to match this bathroom. And as you can see, we've completed this area. We got these all tied in, removed all the existing studs. We got this gap in the floor filled in here. So as soon as we get this thing all taken care of, we're going to drop this ceiling down in here a little bit here to match kind of where we're at, similar to the bathroom. And then the next thing we're going to have to do is solve this problem here. There's actually a floor joist that was cut out, so this was kind of not done the right way. So
Typical old construction.
yeah, old construction, nothing unusual. If you ever have a house that's been remodeled several times over the years, you're going to find stuff that maybe wasn't done exactly right, or not to code, whatever. But anyway, once we figure it out, we'll get that done. We got to find out where this new shower drain is going to go. We're thinking it's going to be pretty close. We estimated it to be about right where my toe is, and that's where the old one is. Of course, there's the original shower feed lines, which are going to have to go back up into the wall. But we've gotten lucky, but we'll say that it was all skill. We've gotten pretty lucky on our placement of most of this stuff. And we're hoping that in a couple hours, we're going to be able to lay underlayment down here, pull out the old toilet, of course. We're making progress. I gotta stop the video and get back to work. All right. So now we're at decision-making time on this bathroom remodel. We brought in the shower pan here, and we're trying to decide which way to put it in here. This is where the original tub and shower that was in here, this is where it drained. And we've got an issue down here. Let's see if I can show you. This is a floor joist. So if you know anything about construction, your floor joists run across the top of your foundation, and that's what supports your floor. Well, along the lines here, someone decided to cut this one out. So we are lacking support right in this area here. So we're gonna have to brace across from that side over to this side and make that work. So we'll just tie in a piece of 2x6, put a whole shitload of screws on one side and a few on the other, and tie it together, which won't be ideal, but it'll be better than nothing. And now we have to decide where we're going to put this shower pan. So initially we thought we were going to put it in this corner, kind of where the original tub went across. But I think now we're going to put it on this side. It'll involve moving this drain. Well, we have to take this drain from the side of the floor joist it's on. It's on the left side as we're looking at it, and we're gonna have to move it over to the right side. So I could take you down the basement and show you, but we're gonna have to remove some length on that, move the whole thing over. But that's our project right now. And my brother's hard at work here, holding things. But I think before I ended the last section here, we didn't have this all completed. So this is all framed in for the new door. The old doorway was right here, so we just moved the doorway back here. It's a wider door opening, and we took out all that. And this will have to just get changed a little bit, but it will work for now. But we're writing down items that we need. We're gonna need flooring and some green board or cement backer board, whatever you call it, for the shower surround area, and some drywall and plumbing unions, and you know, the list goes on and on and on. And inevitably you'll forget something, you have to come back, but that's the way it goes when you're working on stuff like this. I feel like we've made fair progress, but we keep getting slowed down because we don't have a real plan, so we're just kind of shooting from the hip on a lot of this. And one of the things that my sister wanted was she wanted to have this shower and then to have a floor-to-ceiling pantry-style cabinet to probably put towels and that sort of stuff in. And yeah, well, after expanding this bathroom, we're about about 1.5 inches too short. And some of you gentlemen may understand what I'm talking about. That happens once in a while, but it's okay. We're gonna just come up with a different solution. So I'll come at you again here when we make a little bit more progress. And voila, there's our new floor joist. We got it screwed into here where this one was cut off. And then, hopefully you can see this here, we had to put a spacer behind there. And it goes back here about 30 inches. And we got about 8 or 10 screws holding it in there. So it really firmed it up quite a bit. Get up. So now we're just trying to get some pieces of 2x4 put in here to bring this up level with the existing floor. You can see it is about 1.5 inches, 2 inches below here, because we have a layer of floor on top of a layer of floor. So we're going to bring that up to this existing level, and then we're getting a new subfloor that we're going to put underneath here. And once we get this shower pan where we want it, we're going to have to put some leveling compound, because being an old house, it is not true level or plumb. It is out in every aspect, but that's what you run into on some of these older houses, and we're just going to make it work. We're going to put some leveling compound under where that shower tub goes, and we're going to make it work. So we're just waiting on our parts guy to get back. See you in a bit. All right, minor update. My brother and I just got done putting together the bathroom vanity. So there it is. It's just one of these ready to assemble. You know, you buy it in a big cardboard box and take it out, put it together. But we got that done. And we're still waiting on our parts to show up for our floor underlayment and our leveling compound. So as soon as those show up, we'll get working, get a little bit more done. So there you have it. Yeah, and my brother's up there causing trouble, and we're down here. We've moved the drain, cut it off here. We've changed out some fittings. Let me see if I can find the old fittings here. So it used to have these big clunky metal fittings, which are not even correct anyway. So we got a PVC elbow on there. We're gonna put a T in there. We slid this over. If you remember looking from the top, this was way over here, and the original drain line fell right about where we put this new piece of joist that we tied in. And the new drain is gonna be right back here. Yeah. So, yeah, my brother just put down the new flooring upstairs. We'll go up there real quick and take a look. Hopefully I make it up here without getting my head hit on this. It's kind of a narrow stairs there. All right, first layer of new flooring is down. Look at that, it's beautiful.
Now Tommy has to screw it.
We can put some screws in it, hold her down. Looks like my brother got this additional stud tied in here. That's where the shower is going to, the edge of the shower needs to get screwed to that. So he put that in there. And he didn't put a little lip there, no?
Well, I think one piece across is going to be better than two little.
Yeah, okay.
Less work.
Yeah. So once we get this screwed down, then we have to lay out a little frame basically for the shower pan, because we are not level at all here. Not level at all. Like I said, nothing is on level, plumb, true, or straight in this house. So we have to try to get good enough, which sometimes when you're working on stuff like this, that's where you're at. So, all right, we'll get back to you in a minute. All right, so we're on about 12 hours here on day 2 of bathroom remodel for my sister. And we're making some progress. We got some parts here. All right, let me flip her over. It's getting kind of dark here. We've been working into the dark here. So this will help a little bit here. So here's the entire shower surround, the shower base right there. I'm dropping stuff. Shower base is going to go into the bottom there. So the last thing we're going to do for the day And as we're losing light here, last thing we're going to do is we're going to put down some leveling compound in this area because we have a pretty serious slope towards this back end. So we have to get this nice and level. And to do that, we have to put down a board right here. Then I'm going to lay some plastic in there. We're going to put some self-leveling compound in there. I imagine it's probably going to be about a 1/2 inch or so thick on the far end, and all the way to a feather edge on the other end. And that'll probably be where we call it for a day, because like I said, it's been about 12 hours. We're getting tired, and we're hungry too. So
He's not a fun person to be with when he's tired.
yeah, yeah. I ain't got the stamina of my younger, older, slightly more well-built brother.
I'm spelt.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, but I try to keep up with him, and it's not easy. But
Schmelt.
usually I'm just standing here looking around while he's working. Just like now. I mean, look at this here. I'm taking video, and he's over here doing something. There's no telling really what he's doing. He keeps coming up with ideas.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Somehow they work. He made this little extra wall for this tub. And I guess in here we're gonna put like some sort of shelving item thing in there. He's chock full of ideas. We don't know if they're good or not, but I better get off this camera before I get yelled at. All right, it's 9 o'clock at night. My brother and I have been working on this house for about 13 hours today. We're both pretty beat. Let me see if you can see. It's pretty dark in here. We got the floor leveler in. You can barely see it. Flashlight don't make it a whole hell of a lot better, but we haven't got light in here. So we got the floor leveling down, and that's got to set up for at least 4 hours. And that's as far as we're gonna get today, I think. Tomorrow, hopefully we can get this shower pan you see there put over there in the level area. We can pull this toilet out, the remaining little bit of old underlayment under there. Get underlayment all the way across here, move the toilet, get that plumbed up, and maybe get this shower drain drilled and hooked up, and whatever we can get done, we'll get done, because we're only here for tomorrow. We're not going to be able to finish this bathroom, unfortunately. We just don't have enough time. This was a much bigger project than it was sold to either one of us as. We didn't realize we'd be moving an entire wall and pretty much gutting the whole thing. But you know what? We do what we can, and we try to get as much done and help our sister out. And hopefully her boyfriend, Paul, can continue getting this done so she can get out of assisted care and come back and have a little bit of independence in her own home. So, from Tom's Tinkering and Adventures, I guess not so much an adventure, but enjoy tinkering. Adios.